Good afternoon, everybody. Market up or down? The market was up. Check the brokerage. Nothing sold. That's it for the public account. So if you're new, take the day off. And if you're seasoned, you want to know what's going on in the main account, we'll just get right into it. And if you don't think that the markets are manipulated, check that out. We were red the whole day. Damn near. And right at the very last few minutes, pink. So that's the game we play. But we did have a few transactions today, and we'll just get right into them. It looks like we had a swing trade on CBS on maybe Friday. Yeah. Yep. You can see we're in profits there. FHI. Same thing looks like. There's something wrong with this app. Starbucks paid a dividend. Sweet. Lamb Weston paid a dividend. That was just a flip trade. Bitcoin. We did a little Bitcoin. Let's take a little ride here. All right. Looks like a really interesting chart, doesn't it? There you go. You can see the 70 here, right? That's where I got out. And let's see how we did here. Bought it on May 31st and sold it this morning. So, not bad. A little less than a week. Oh, apparently I have both dates in here. I have to learn how to use my own damn sheet. But this should give us all the figures, how we're doing. And I am kind of curious, to be honest. .09% gainer. And yeah, it's been real profitable. It's just house money. You know what I mean? Once you get to a certain point and you've made over 100%, it's just house money. This morning we also got rid of the Krogeria. I believe that was just flipping. Yep. Looks like it was a triple lot. Tiny, tiny, tiny. As I try to get everything in balance, right? But I do think we're going to have money for the charity today, so I'm really excited about that. That always makes my day better. Because that is my big reason why. And it also gets me closer to where I can freely spend any money I want at any time on anything, which is that's real financial freedom. Like when you can pay your bills, that's one thing. But most people, if they go lean or the fire or whatever, they ain't really financially free. They're still worried about money. This was 3 full lots, so this was a huge one here. This gets us halfway to the threshold for charity donation, but this was a big one. And you can see we hit the 70 right here in the pre-market. And hell, we could get right back in, looks like. And could do. You know how I roll. You guys know how I roll by now. Yeah, nothing crazy on that one. Okay, moving right along. Got a little bud for the in Brown Foreman. I had a little party time. We've got graduation time. Looks like I took some Pepsi as well. We've got some. Let's go ahead and do the flips first. These are all on the website intraday. If you want to see in real time, close-ish. It's not meant to be an alert service, but if you're trying to learn and you're looking at the market and you see the market's down and you wonder, hey, would he buy this? You can see, and shouldn't have to do it very long before you start getting the hang of it, because it's pretty basic strategy, I think. But it's the best way I know that I can help show you how. I can't be with everybody, but through the power of the internet, y'all can watch. And I'm not the best trader either, but I figured out where the fish are. And you can see, just like they all look, down right into the 30, right? Just a flip, nothing major, baby size. These are all going to be baby size until we can get some huge sales. I've got a ton of Pfizer stock I need to unload, and Amcor stock too, and Hawaiian Electric, which I just fell into that trap. But of course, we did make a ton of money when it was in consolidation too. This one's interesting. This one, we sold it this morning and then bought it again. So let's not forget to do the sell part. That's the fun part. All baby size, it's okay. But you can see overall, the stock is where it was on Thursday last week. Unchanged, essentially. But we've pulled money out. We treat the stock market like an ATM. But you actually have to do it. Just because you know how to do it, if you don't actually do it, you won't make any money. And you got to have guts to hold through. That's why we hold the bag. We're holding the line. I even took one of these Arcos. A little bitty, piddly ass position, but it fits the pattern well. You can see we're in profits. It pin barred, so it went straight freaking up. And you see, this stuff works over and over and over and over and over again. And all these little wins. Well, I don't even have it in here. But we'll just go ahead and throw it in then. Looks like May 31st. Sometimes I get a little flighty. I got a lot going on in my life, like most of you do, but I'm pushing hard to get this charity going. So my activity level is much higher than the average person. I do more stuff to create value for the universe. Yeah, and y'all should too. And then the one that's going to put us over the hump for the charity is me and the coach. And what a beautiful trade this was. You see, I chickened out. I got out early. Yeah, I got out early. But such a strong power move up. It starts to go parabolic. It's at too stiff of an angle to really go on forever. It could still go, and we could have locked in the dividend. We could have been better off for holding it. But I am running into liquidity issues, and this was at a good return. I'll share that with you folks as soon as I get it in here. And I just took the money. There ain't nothing like a dirty word or nothing. And the people that say, you can't make any money if you keep cutting early. They sell for loss. I don't, so I just bag hold it. We bought it on 5/14. Okay. Today's 6/3, so a little over 2 weeks. Made 7.62% returns for an annualized gain of 139.03. And I don't feel bad at all about it. And in fact, I'm so happy with it, we just deleted it off the list. So now we just wait for it to hit the screener, which will be the 30, and then set up for the swing trade, and then we do it all over again. That was a huge gainer. That's going to be what triggers the charity. Let's get on to our day trade stuff, and we'll move this video right along. BitX, as you saw, we sold Bitcoin. So this is the 2 times levered, and you see what happened overnight. This was the open. So you bet your bottom dollar, I freaking took it. It looks like last time we sold it was on 5/24. So what's that, about a week and a half, something like that? And let's take a little peek here. We had a pretty good position size. We have 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 lots. Well, the last time we sold it was 15 lots too, so there may be something there. This return's a lot bigger. If you recall, the last time we got out, it was like for almost nothing, you know. But it allowed me to reduce my risk and have money for when it set up again, and it did. And this time, I made 6.5%. So if you take all of May and then just today, which is just a little over a month, it's up 14.43% on 5 trades. That is freaking awesome. So, and, you know, I've made so much money on it that it's all just house money being recycled. But I still don't want to be careless with it. Does that make any sense to y'all? Silver, we were a buyer today. Looks like this morning. On the 5 minute. It's this wick right here. I don't know. Maybe I just goofed, but it's this wick. This is the time I bought it. All right, we were a buyer of oil, which actually turned on me and started going down. So we're building quite a hefty position there. The TQs. So this was an odd day here. This morning we sold this, then we were buying it back down here, and then I actually sold it again. I got it twice today. And that's why I'm trying to shore up my liquidity issues, because it's going to allow me to do these kind of trades much more frequently. Because all the trades take money. I know that is very profound, but that's it. So the first one was pretty good size here. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 19 lots. Doesn't look like we got much of a gain on it, but we got it again the second time. And this is another good example. We got 0.47% returns on it the first time, right? And then we got back in. It was smaller size. We could only get 3 lots in, right? But the return was much higher. That was a 3% gainer, see? And so 3.5% for the day on just one equity, or it's a fund or leverage fund, whatever. And that's pretty awesome. So if you take all of May and just today, 16.77% on 8 trades. Chopping it up. And also, we played the short side as well. This is the same, based on the same equity. This is the long side. This is the short side. But you can see, this one went up, down, up. This one went down, we were buying. Up, selling. Down, buying. So, making money either way. And you almost have to add the two returns together for the long and the short side because it's based off of the same underlying. And 3, 6 lots on the first one. And I'm a little skittish on the short side, but I'm only doing just this one. And it was pretty much a break-even trade. 0.27%. But my trading plan says if it's in profits, take the damn money. So I do. But that's another 5.26% to add to the 16.77. So that's like 22% returns in a month. That's how I do it. The SPXL also followed a similar pattern to the TQs. Sell, buy, see it down here, and then sell again. And very simple. I just let my phone let me know when it's time to get off the bus. But then I take action, and that's the biggest thing I can try to impart on you folks is take massive action. You have to really do it. And looks like a pretty big position here. Let's see. Both of them got pretty big. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 22 lots. Much bigger than the TQs and actually a better return. This is based off the S&P 500 as the underlying. That was a 2.86% return on the first one. Then we were able to get 3, 6, 7 lots in on the second run. So not a bad size there either. .33% gainer on that one. So for the day, just on the SPXL, it was a 5.19% gainer. And you see here, the market that it's based on only made 0.08. It was basically a flat day. But I pulled out over 5% cash. And in cash. So we don't care what happens tonight. The market could go crazy. We don't care. We're in cash. See? So that's why I do those strategies. I'm looking forward to doing that more on a full-time basis once I leave the job again, which is in the works. Maybe consider doing some live stream of that during the day. Let me know down below if that's something you may be interested in, or even on a replay to see it in real time. It's not very exciting, but I think it's definitely a skill that could change your life because it did for me and it will for the folks that are affected by the charity if we get that sucker going. So now we need to go and find some swing trade entries or maybe sell orders if something's running the after hours. You know, I'm open. We've got a weird market. We've got a little bit of everything going on. BYD. Close. Might make it before that dividend comes in if stocks run up. And before, for several years, I used to sit back and just watch them, you know, and just be like, well, I missed it, you know what I mean? But now I'm in it to win it. And I was talking with a friend of mine at a party, graduation party, and really helped set it in stone. It's been a pretty cool journey. Here's a swing trade entry, if I ever seen one. Because now instead of watching them just pass by, uh, I'm in them. I'm looking for the entry right here. So we had the X date Friday, and now we're off to the races. It looks like. Let's see if we can get a fill. MET Charlie Ramaco. 1480 is the closing print. It's the same for me as it is for you. And let's see if we can get it in here. Placed. It didn't fill. So that's okay. Go ahead and unflag it so that it's ready. I had a feeling we'll start seeing some of these, especially with the run up at the last second, Uh, but there's a whole lot of sideways going on. All a similar shape too. It's kind of like a double clutch, right? Like it's going for the double bottom, and that's just fine with me. That one's very close. So look for the bowling ball company to come in. Hopefully it doesn't give me the old 710, But it could do. Some of those do. They just hammer you. As soon as you buy them, they go straight friggin' down. It happens. So just mentally prepare for that stuff. There's the hog. What a crazy candle for the Matador. It's really messing up that 5 EMA because it's exponential. So if you don't know exactly what that is, that could be a good Google for you. This one I've been wanting to get out of. We're up really nice in it, but let us do its thing. There's like a threshold. If I see something like 7 to 10%, man, there's just something about it where I know that's such a good chunk of money. I know it probably cost me money in the long run, but I didn't used to trade any of them swing wide. So to me, it's all gravy. And there's always an opportunity cost. So freeing up liquidity if you're going to buy something else makes some kind of sense. But of course, what happens is for most folks, they sell something that's working, it's going in their direction, it's in their favor, and then they buy something with that same money and it goes straight down. And that's how that usually works out. And I have been subject to that on several occasions. And I'm not even looking. Okay. They're all in that range, just looking for a big breakout day. Maybe tomorrow's the day. I don't know. It's a weird turnaround Tuesday when you're basically flat, but you have such that huge candle at the end of the day. It makes you lean a little bullish. But there's people that makes a lot of money trying to fool folks that think they know where the market's going to go. So I don't even try, but we're just shooting the breeze, checking out some stocks, going through the list here. That one's real close. What's the RSI there? 65. Yeah, see, I like to let it's up in the after hours. Another. Hell yeah, let's go ahead and see if we can get rid of this one too. EXPD. 121.98. Let's see if we can get that. I got 121.79 on the brokerage. We'll try that one. So it would be over the 65 RSI, but well, it didn't re-trigger either. I think we're going to cancel it. Yep. I just noticed, hell, this is where we got in. We ain't making no money. So no sense to sell it early if you're not at money. This one's going to set up really nice. Legged plat. Starbucks is starting to breathe a little bit. That could be really cool. That one tends to move pretty strong if we can get it going in the right direction. Sirius just can't get your stuff straight. Same thing with this Pfizer. 30.50 is where I need to get out, so another 4 or 5% above that, and we'll be in the money. That'll relieve some pressure from all the contracts I got assigned. Then I'll be totally free from that, and I'll still have my equity, so I'll still have quite a lot of actual shares that I'll hold until we can get back to where the stock should be valued, in my humble opinion. And it's funny too that they had the swing with the stupid shot, and then I saw an advertisement the other day. They got another shot to freaking outdo the other shot. So, man, it's just hard. There's not too many of those businesses. So, I mean, we need the medicine from somewhere, and even if we don't need it, they're going to tell us that we need it. And some people will take it. Some people won't, but some people will, and they will pay dearly for it. You know, the snake oil thing has been a business for a long time, long before I come on the block. And I'm not a doctor. I don't know. Some of it may work. I don't know. I know it's a weird value proposition. All right, we'll grind through this. I'm trying not to forget about the charity. I usually forget, and then after I stop the video, what a nice run, Philip Morris. Then I remember and put the orders in. We talk about the following day, but pretty excited. We had almost a 50% increase in the charity last month. It was very cool. It's at a very small number. What the heck happened to BMO today? And there's, wow, earnings. But dang, that'll mess the chart all up. I don't think we want to even flag it and consider that such a weird candle. Been a heck of a ride if you could catch it. He had a heck of a run. I love that. Disney's getting close. That'll be a fun one. And that's it. That's what we have for today. And this is usually where I forget, but today I'm actually going to do a little bit of math. And let's see what we can do for the charity. I just do the swings and the flips. You know, I got to eat too, so. All right, so we've got our amount we're going to put in. So first stop is the charity. The next stop will be some kind of monthly cash flow. And it looks like the low man is the QQQY, which is cool because that's the highest return, cash flow wise, right? But it's good. I have a low, medium, high, right? So I'm diversified, as they call it. And then now we need the spin-off, right? So the spin-off will be MDU. There's a couple other on the list. I do need to go through the list. That one will get queued for tomorrow. But we've got all of our orders in. We've got some tax aversion through the spinoffs. We got more monthly income. I just got a raise. I hope you did too. And also put some money back for the charity. And that's why my goal is so big, is because I got to eat too, you know. So that's what we have for today. Let's see how we did. 30 minutes. Crazy. If you made it 30 minutes, give me a like. And make sure you're subscribed if you want to catch the next ones. I'd appreciate it. And I'm excited. We've got statement videos will be coming up probably this weekend, if I had to guess. The main account videos, they just take forever to get the statements because I do so many transactions. Maybe I will do the public ones sooner. We'll see what the email looks like. And then obviously for the lottery, we're going to hopefully have a good month there. And I'd like to start buying some scratchers. So we're just having fun and goofing, but trying to show people that you can still have a fun life as long as you do things in the right order, and investing just makes everything possible. So hopefully y'all get that. Hopefully y'all appreciate it. Hope you're making some money even while the market does nothing today, but we pulled all this money up. So that's how you do it. Have a great evening. Peace.